Everybody's trying to make it in this chaotic world, and we just trying to make our life better. You know, as a life goal, as a life goal. But every day
That seemed to be Hippolyte out of Antigua. Up went the white flag, so it tells us it's a good jump. So it's 6-3, 6-3-1. The red flag indicates a foul.
Yes, and unfair jump there by Shiverton. His first attempt. Huggins of Team St. Kitts Nevis, that's Nathaniel Huggins, number 353. Fair jump, and we'll get a marking on that in just a few moments. Jump in a distance of 5.91 meters for his first attempt. That was Nikajov Arnold of St. Lucia in his first attempt, and we'll have a marking, a measurement for that as well. It's a fair jump by Arnold of St. Lucia, and the distance by Arnold is 4.77 meters.
And that is the athlete from Dominica in Jihan Defoe of Dominica. 6.70, and he will be leading thus far. Okay.
There we have Antigua and Barbuda, Michelle Washington of Antigua and Barbuda, and we see a white flag there. And he has just had a fair jump in the long jump pit for the men's long jump open.
So it's 6.65. So he now will be in second place. 6.65, the jump by the Antiguan athlete.
There you had St. Kitts and Nevis, Arnold Danier, number 336.
It's 7.03. It is Hippolyte, Antigua and Barbuda. Let us see if it's a good jump. Yes, up goes the white flag. So we now wait for the distance. It's 6.45 meters. 6.45 for Hippolyte out of Antigua and Barbuda.
And we see the second competitor in Trinidad and Tobago, and Duell Wright.
As you wait, it seems like it's a red flag.
On the runway, St. Kitts Nevis. That's St. Kitts Nevis Calvert Shiverton.
And that look like, let us see, it's a white flag.
White
it can
flag.
be a big jump, Sylvester. Yes, he has. 7.47. Calvert Shiverton, Team St. Kitts Nevis.
The Huggins of St. Kitts Nevis. He had a first jump of some 5.91. Let us see what will happen on this occasion. It looks as though it's going to be a fair jump.
Yes.
It's a white flag there, Wiltshire.
Yes, it is a white flag. He continues to perform well.
On the runway now, we have Arnold of St. Lucia. And this has been the second attempt by Arnold, and it's a white flag. It's a fair jump there in the pit. Arnold, 7.30 meters.
Set.
Men's 200 meters, they're coming around the bend. It's heat 1 of heat 2. And it looks as though we had a false start, in fact, for that particular heat.
Set.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's a fair start for the 200 meters, and around the curve they come. They're looking quite well. There is Alistair Clark coming around the turn, looking for the straightaway. Now down the straight they come, power into the finish line, coming to the center. We see Dominica, we see Trinidad and Tobago, just finally finishing strongly. And we have 1, 2, 3, lane 4 coming through there of Antigua and Barbuda, doing it quite easily, followed by Alistair Clark on the outside and St. Lucia, Lionel on the inside. It's the first heat of 2 here being run at the Silver Jubilee Stadium. Unofficially, it looked as though it was Davis out of, well, Francis out of Antigua and Barbuda coming in first. Out of lane 2 for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Courtney Williams. Out of lane 3 for team St.Kitts Nevis. Running out of lane 3, number 358, British Lawrence. Coming out of lane 4, running for team St.Kitts Nevis, we have Antoine Adams. Coming out of lane 5, running for team St.Kitts Nevis, we have Lestrade Roland. And running for Antigua and Barbuda out of lane 6, we have Hashim Colborne. And for Dominica, the Commonwealth of Dominica, running out of lane 7, we have Alexis Telemac. That is, ladies and gentlemen, that's the second heat of the OECS Invitational, 200 meters.
On your marks. Set.
And the off, ladies and gentlemen, is a fair start. In the middle of the track, you see Antoine Adams already making up the stag on the field, and Lestrade Roland. They come around the straightaway, following his British Lawrence on the inside, but away goes Antoine Adams down the straightaway. He's followed by Roland and Adams, Adams and Roland and Adams and Lawrence coming down to the finish line, and across the finish line easily is Antoine Adams, followed by Lestrade Roland and British Lawrence. Unofficially, from our vantage point, oh, that was a good smooth run there. The second heat of the men's OECS 200 meters. Out of lane 1, we have Mark London of Trinidad and Tobago. Out of lane 2 from St. Lucia, we have Mabe Edgar. From Team St. Kitts, we have Kejon Paris from St. Kitts and Nevis. Running for Antigua and Barbuda, we have Stuart Davis. Running for St. Kitts and Nevis, we have Javid Stapleton. Running out of St. Kitts and Nevis once more, we have number 369, Adam Sam. For St. Vincent and the Grenadines, number 393, Lopez McFay, number 393. And also for the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have number 396, Brandon Valentine Paris. All right, and running for Dominica, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Judah Corriett, number 401. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the men's 800 meters run open for the OECS Invitational Championship. And off they go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the OECS 800 meters, 2 laps around the track. And they're already quite busy for the first 100 meters. Coming down the back stretch, we see already moving to the front. We see it looks as the Dominica, and now Trinidad and Tobago, London, coming up on the inside, closely marked there out front. Dominica, the Commonwealth of Dominica once more, being followed by Trinidad and Tobago. They're now coming down the straightaway for the first 400 meters, just about 500 meters to go. It's still been led by the Dominican Republic on the outside. We see Paris of Team St. Kitts Nevis trying to make a move. He's in third position, followed by the ahead of him, Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago still in the second spot, going around for the final lap of this 800 meters. It's a final event, ladies and gentlemen, down the back stretch, looking quite strong. That's Edgar of St. Lucia out front, being trailed there by Trinidad and Tobago. That's London coming up on the outside easily. You see St. Lucia still, followed by St. Kitts and Nevis, Paris. They're now trying to make a move with 200 meters to go. It's still Trinidad and Tobago now. London, we just own the 200 meters. It's still London. London now trying to move away from the park. Is London followed by St. Lucia, Edgar. Coming around the straightaway, followed by Paris. Is London out front with just under 100 meters to go. Is London striding to the finish line. Mark London of Trinidad and Tobago powering to the finish line. Is Mark London easily across the finish line, followed by Edgar of St. Lucia. And in third position, you see Javon Paris of St. Kitts and Nevis. And it looked as though we have Lopez McPhee, could have been Valentine as well, of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ladies and gentlemen, unofficially, from our vantage point, it looked as though it's London, Trinidad and Tobago, followed by St. Lucia in second position. And in third position, Kejon Paris of St. Kitts.
Oh. And as we look towards the long jump,
that's long jump there by the competitor from the Dominica, the Commonwealth of Dominica, that's Defo. And it was an illegal attempt, a foul attempt there by Defo of Dominica. He's going to have what looks like his fourth attempt. Should be the fifth or so attempt by now for Benin. He has had a distance in his first attempt of 7.03 meters. Let us see if he can improve on that. Here comes Benin of St. Kitts Nevis. With his fifth attempt, looks like a legal jump and probably is just below 7 meters. He's running back. It's an illegal jump, foul jump, in fact, there by Benin of St. Kitts. And so, not being satisfied, he just walked all the way back and actually making the jump illegal. Here is Nathaniel Huggins. Huggins for St. Kitts Nevis, and he takes a leap. He actually won a gold medal in the long jump over the past week with a distance of 7.14. This time he has another legal jump. He has already jumped this afternoon some 7.17 meters here in this contest, so he has already improved on what he did in the BVI 1 week ago. This last jump was 6.61, not doing too well. It's Nevis, the leader in this competition. Here comes Calvert. And it looks as though it's a huge leap, but it's a foul jump there by Calvert, and he's really getting the applause of the very appreciative crowd here at the Silver Jubilee Stadium. And it looks as though he's actually the gold medalist for this, the OECS Men's Long Jump Open here at the Silver Jubilee Stadium, Wiltshire.
Not so quick, Charles.
Out of lane 3 for Antigua and Barbuda, Taye Walsh. Running out of lane 4 for Team St. Kitts and Nevis. The best time of 10.39. Delwyn Delaney. Coming out of lane 5 with a best time of 10.44. We have number 340, Alistair Clark, Team St. Kitts Nevis. Running for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a best time of 10.91. Running out of lane 6, we have Courtney Williams.
St. Vincent. And Tahir Walsh out of Antigua Barbuda, the bronze medalist in the recently held Carifta Games.
Set.
And the off-its affair start in the middle of the track. We see Delaney still down. Now he comes up into a running position and he's going down the straightaway. He's followed on the inside there by Walsh. It's Walsh on the outside. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And across the finish line they go in quick time. Running out of lane 2 for the country of Grenada, Lyndon Toussaint, number 332. Running for Anguilla in a time, his best time of 10.50. Kieran Rogers, number 311. Running out of lane 3 for St. Kitts and Nevis with a best time this year of 10.39 seconds. We have British Lawrence, number 358. Running for Antigua and Barbuda, best time of 10.41 seconds. Number 320, out of lane 5, Siobhan Walsh. Out of lane 6, for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the best time of 10.77 seconds. We have Roberto Boyd. Coming out of lane 7, for the British Virgin Islands, we have Shakoy Stevens, number 327. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He 22 for the 100 meters.
Set.
And out of the blocks they go. Quite a quick start there. But British Lawrence is coming down there straight away. But down on the outside you see Walsh of Antigua and Barbuda. No, here is British powering back inside. And it looks as though unofficially it looked like British Lawrence followed there by Walsh out of Antigua and Barbuda.
And Todman of BVI as they're doing their warm-ups now. That looks like Crystal Liebert doing the warm-up jump.
And please note, Al, that Crystal Liebert is the bronze medalist in the recently held Carifta Games in the Bahamas.
On your marks. Set.
This time a clean start and they're off. Athletes all bunched together at the top of the corner of the 200 meter now. Coming into the straightaway, we see Rico Gums. Rico Gums followed there by Bridgewater. On the inside, Antigua Barbuda in Mitchell making a run for it. He's putting some pressure, but the two behind are Matthew and Wilkinson. So unofficially, Rico Gums in 20.89, the JS time. As we focus now on Crystal Liebert, who 360 up, over. Oh, the hand goes back, and that will be some not as good probably as the first jump. She has put in a jump. It's a clean jump. In her first jump, she did 6.81.
Set.
They're off. A good start. Athletes coming around the bed. Already some stagger is being made up here by the athlete on the inside. That looks like lane 3. Coming down the center. On the outside, we have Karen King. Oh, she's going to try some distance over the athletes. Karen King breaking away from the athletes, and a bunch of athletes coming away with it now. But it's all alone. Karen King of the BVI in 22.75 according to 22.75 according to John Samuel's time. That's the straight roll-on. Ready again. Getting into position. That's Carney Lionel going down. He's in lane 2.
Set.
A clean start. They're off. Keep your eyes on the center of the track where the man Adams is making up the stagger already on the man inside of him. That's Miguel Francis of Antigua and Barbuda. He comes around the curve now in the lead. They will have some work to do to catch him. It's Antoine Adams being chased there by British Lance, the Antiguan in Francis and Roland. And we'll get our unofficial time now. Easy win for Anton Adams, 20.16 by our commentary booth standard time here. 20.16, Anton Adams. It was really quick, much quicker. He goes down, probably a bit gasping for some oxygen.
On your marks. Set.
And off they go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fair start. And out front already, we see Kishonna Brooks trying to make up the stagger and Chloe Williams on the outside. They're going down now. The first 100 meters completed. It's 400 meters dash. Junior exhibition. There goes Kishonna Brooks trying to make up the stagger there. And Chloe going down on the back stretch. Inside we have Mel's coming down the back stretch now. Just under 200 meters to go. It's still Kishonna Brooks with a slight lead on the pack. Going around there for the final 180 meters, the 150 meters or so. It's Kishonna Brooks now trying to take the lead, coming home on the straightaways, the 400 meters dash. Junior exhibition girls. Here comes Kishonna Brooks coming out of lane 8. Oh, she stumbles and she falls on the ground. And on the inside, there we see the competitor in lane 2 coming down the straight. Lane 1, in fact, going to the finish line. And it's a win there, probably for the visiting athlete on the inside. So the junior girls 400 meters, a time of just about 59 point. We have unofficially from the announcer's booth a time there, but we see a competitor going down. It looks as though it's actually the person, Kishonna Brooks of St. Kitts Nevis. She had the lead going into the home stretch, but probably pulled up on the radar on the straightaway. And on her outside, Chloe Williams probably getting the second place. And right on the inside in lane 1, the visiting athlete taking the gold in this particular event. It was the girl 400 meters dash junior exhibition. Running for St. Kitts Nevis. Out of lane 2, we have Zion Bass. Number 335, Zion Bass. Also running for St. Kitts Nevis. Out of lane 3, number 403, Adolphus Jones. Jones of St. Kitts Nevis. All from St. Kitts Nevis. Number 356, out of lane 4, Jakiba Joseph. Out of lane 5, number 349, Warren Hazel. Running out of lane 6, number 402, Morris Gums. Running out of lane 7, number 344, Lavaska Drew. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The men 400 meters dash, senior exhibition for the development squad.
On your marks. Set.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're off the 400 meters. Development squad is SK and Jubilee. First 100 meters, leading out on the pack. On the top of the lane, that's Morris and Gums going down on the back stretch, looking quite well. Just about some 210 meters to go. Looking quite well on the inside. Here is that runner coming through there, lane 4. That looks like Joseph, making up the stagger on the field, coming around quite smartly. He has the lead now in lane 4. Looking quite well is the man himself, Joseph, Jakiba Joseph, down the straightaway, looking up to finish now, just about some 80 meters to go. Is Jakiba Joseph out front, going pumping to the finish line, just about some 10 meters to go. He's been trailed by the others, Adolphus Jones in 3rd place, and across the finish line they go. That's the developmental squad, SK and Jubilee, here at the Silver Jubilee Stadium, 400 meters dash. And the announcer's time is some 49 point. 49 point by John Samuel. Unofficial from the announcer's desk. Ladies and gentlemen, there you had it. the men's 400 meters dash senior exhibition, the SK AAA developmental squad males. Running out of lane 2, number 326, Jonelle Lassie of the British Virgin Islands. Out of lane 3, running for St. Kitts Nevis, we have number 366, Rosalie Pringle. Running for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, coming out of lane 4, number 388, Keniki Alexander. Running for Antigua and Barbuda, number 313, Samantha Edwards. Running out of lane 6, number 331, for Grenada, we have Kenisha Pascal, number 331. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The women's 400 meters dash for the OECS Invitational.
On your marks. Set.
And off they go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fair start already. Trying to make up the stagger on the favorite, Rosalie. And followed there very sharply by Alexander of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Down the back stretch they go. Looking quite strong. It's still St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Down the number 4, running out of lane 4. We have Keniki Alexander. She has made up the stagger on the entire field now. Coming home. Just under 180 meters to go. It's still Keniki Alexander of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, being trailed there by Rosalie and the rest of the pack. Up the straightaway, under 100 meters to go. It's still Alexander of St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming down the straightaway. It's all Alexander. Alexander is all the way. She's bursting home now to the finish line. It's Keniki Alexander. On our outside, we have Samantha Edwards. So it's Keniki Alexander first, Samantha second. And on the inside, we have Jonelle Lassie of the British Virgin Islands. Unofficially, from our vantage point, is John Samuel's time of 50. Turning out of lane 2 for St. Kitts and Nevis. Put your hands together for Lestrade Roland. Coming out of lane 3 for Antigua and Barbuda. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Shindell Henry. Out of lane 4, running for the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mitchell David. Running for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Out of lane 5, we have Kimberly Sherman. Yes, and also running for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Out of lane 6, we have Brandon Valentine Paris. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the men's 400 meters dash.
On your mark. Set.
And thereof, ladies and gentlemen, is a fair start. And already we see the team from St. Vincent and the Grenadines trying to make a move on the outside. But they have been trailed there on the inside there by Mitchell Davis. Coming down the back stretch. Is still on the outside there. We have Valentine Paris and also Sherman on the outside. But they've been trailed on the inside there by Dominica. Dominico on the inside now tracking very smartly. Coming around now trying to make up the stagger on the field. Here comes the man himself, Mitchell Davis. It's Mitchell Davis of Dominica coming down the straightaway. He's powering to the finish line. He's followed on the outside there by Paris. Brandon Paris on the outside. But on the inside we have from Dominica, Mitchell Davis on the inside. Follows there by Lester Road. Not making a road for it is Mitchell. And oh my, Mitchell Davis on the inside, Lestrade Roland, and on the outside, the far outside in lane 6 from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have Brandon Valentine Paris running out of lane 1. Out of lane 1 for Anguilla, we have Kieran Rogers. Running out of lane 2 for Antigua and Barbuda, we have Chavon Walsh. Also running for Antigua and Barbuda. Out of lane 3, we have Tair Walsh for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Running out of lane 4, we have Courtney Williams for St. Kitts and Nevis. Running out of lane 5, we have British Lawrence. Also running for St. Kitts and Nevis. Out of lane 6, Alistair Clark. Also running for St. Kitts and Nevis. Out of lane 7, Delwayne Delaney. And running for the British Virgin Islands. Out of lane 8, we have Shakoy Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 100 meters dash, OECS Invitational.
On your marks. Set.
And it looks as though it may be, it is a false start.
Set.
And now it's a fair start off. They go down the straightaway. It's just about 75 meters to go. On the inside there, we see Walsh and Shabbat Walsh going away with Tyre Walsh on this side. It pitches Lawrence across the finish line. And it is a very close one. It could be British Lawrence. It could be Walsh. Who it is anyone's guess.
Set.
And off they go, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though it's a fair start, and down the center of the track they come. It's already Rico Gums making up the stack on the field, and he's going past Aquinas Bridgewater. Across the finish line is Rico Gums and Aquinas Bridgewater and probably Wayne Matthew. And what a run there. It was Aquinas Bridgewater who was out with an early lead on Rico Gums, and then Rico running him down after. All right, running for the 100 meters senior exhibition, we have Lavaska Drew, Davron Hanley, Michael Tross, Javoni Henry, Maurice Gums, and Jakiba Joseph. Jakiba Joseph.
On your marks. Set.
And off they go. It's a fair start, ladies and gentlemen. Down over the center of the track is Strass, and Strass is trying to move away from the field. We're just about on the second. It's Strass, and inside we have Darren Hanley. It's Strass, Hanley, and on the outside Maurice Gums. 1, 2, and 3. It is Michael Strass, number 375, followed by Davron Hanley, 348, and Maurice Gums, 402 in third position. 1, 2, and 3. We have it running number 337, Aquinas Bridgewater. Out of lane 4, number 347, Rico Gums. And out of lane 5, we have number 335, Zion Boss. Coming out of lane 6, we have number 379, Lonzo Wilkinson. Out of lane 7, running for Antigua and Barbuda, Micaiah Washington, number 322. Out of lane 8, number 373, Davin Smitten. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The boys 100 meters dash junior exhibition for this, our OECS Invitational Championships 2013.
Set.
And off they go, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though it's a fair start, and down the center of the track they come. It's already Rico Gums making up the stack on the field, and he's going past Aquinas Bridgewater. Across the finish line is Rico Gums and Aquinas Bridgewater and probably Wayne Matthew. And what a run there. It was Aquinas Bridgewater who was out with an early lead on Rico Gums, and then Rico running him down after coming out of lane 3. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for number 382, Chloe Williams. Thank you. Coming out of lane 4, number 346, with the best time of 12.08 seconds, is Shanice Elliott. Running out of lane 5, number 334. With the best time of 12.19 is Khadija Adams. It looks as though we have a scratch for lane 6. And running out of lane 7, from Antigua and Barbuda, number 318, Bliss Slowlane. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the field for the girls 100 meters junior exhibition.
Set.
And out of the blocks there, it's a good start there on the inside. Shanice there late already making a look coming down, but on the outside is Antigua and Barbuda. Here comes Bliss, sprinting away to the finish line is Bliss. Bliss across the finish line ahead of Shanice. Elliott there, and Bliss came from behind and sprinting away, powering to the finish line. It was Bliss of Antigua and Barbuda in a time of 12.19. That is the announcer's time unofficially from the commentator's booth. John Samuel's time says 12.16.
Set.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen, the final event for the night, and starting is Antoine Adams for the senior team. St. Kitts team is going around trying to make up the stack on St.Vincent. He passes off to Lester Roll, and down on the back stretch you go. Here is St. Kitts Nevis senior team. They're tracking the team from St. Vincent and the Grenadines down the back stretch. Is rolling with it there for St. Kitts Nevis. Is going to pass it off to Delwyn Delaney. Here he comes tracking up, making up the stack on the field. Is Delwyn Delaney, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Vincent. And here he St. Kitts and all St. Kitts takes it down. Now is down the finish line. He's going to come away with 10 minutes to go, and he's powering to the finish line. Oh, is this a glorious sprint there by St. Kitts Nevis across the finish line. In second place is Antigua and Barbuda, and in third position, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh, what a sprint there by Team St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts! St. Kitts! St. Kitts!